Every time a prisoner left a meal untouched, he would sneak an unknown powder into the food. A few quick stirs, and then he would wait for his target to appear. The plan was simple: poison the fat man, the biggest eater in the prison. With a twisted smile, the prisoner dumped all the tainted rice onto the fat man's plate. The unsuspecting fat man, as usual, waddled to the table, taking up enough space for three. He immediately dug into his food, his massive hand making the spoon look like a toothpick. But as he devoured half the bowl, something changed. His face twisted in disgust, and his eyes bulged. The prisoner, watching intently, saw the moment he'd been waiting for. The fat man suddenly vomited, clutching his throat in agony. His breath short, he collapsed onto the stool, gasping for air. The prison doctor rushed to his aid, but it was too late. His last meal had sealed his fate. The prison guards quickly loaded the fat man's lifeless body into a large box, ready to haul it away. But little did they know, this was just the beginning of a carefully orchestrated escape plan. The prisoner who had poisoned him wasn't done yet. As the guards transported the body, the prisoner made his next move. The body wasn't taken to the morgue, but hidden in the storeroom, allowing the prisoner and his accomplices to switch places with the corpse. In the darkness of the night, they escaped by hiding in the coffin, taking advantage of the guards' routine. As they reached the cemetery, they sprang out, taking the guards by surprise, stealing their car keys and fleeing into the night. But their freedom was short-lived. The police were on their trail, using tracking systems to trace the stolen vehicle. When they arrived at the destination, they found only the body of the prison guard who had been overpowered. Two of the fugitives had already abandoned the broken-down car and disappeared into a nearby village. The police pursued them relentlessly, searching the area. One detective noticed something odd at a local pharmacy. The doctor inside seemed nervous. In the reflection of a small mirror, the detective saw two figures hiding beneath a medicine cabinet. But instead of arresting them outright, the detective played it smart. He scribbled a quick note for the doctor, instructing him to keep calm and cooperate. The detective rushed outside, gathering his team to surround the pharmacy. But the fugitives, sensing danger, were already on edge. A fierce gunfight erupted as the police closed in. One of the detectives, Xiao Hai, was nearly killed, but his bulletproof vest saved him. In the chaos, the fugitives took the pharmacy owner hostage and tried to negotiate their escape. Tensions were high, and Xiao Hai's team made a crucial mistake. One wrong shout that enraged the fugitives. At the last moment, one of the fugitives seemed to falter, love clouding his judgment as he glanced at his girlfriend, who had just arrived on the scene. His weakness was exposed, and he slowly surrendered, putting down his weapon. His accomplice wasn't so lucky. He was shot and arrested. But the nightmare wasn't over yet. The remaining fugitives weren't finished causing mayhem. The very next day, they broke into a house, tying up the owner and torturing him for the combination to a safe. The owner resisted at first, but as the heat from a red-hot iron coin seared his skin, he finally gave in. The criminals filled their bags with cash, but their escape plan quickly unraveled. One of them was arrested as soon as he stepped outside, where the detectives were waiting. The second fugitive, hearing the commotion, panicked and grabbed the homeowner as a human shield, demanding the police stand down. Just when things seemed like they couldn't get worse, a new player entered the scene, the fugitive's girlfriend. With her sudden arrival, emotions ran high, and the hardened criminal melted. He hesitated, torn between love and survival. In that moment of weakness, he was overpowered and arrested.